The form's a little bit inconsistent, isn't it? Hello all, MikeRo here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. Today we are going to have our first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final against Tottenham Hotspur away. And yes, that means that we did beat Leicester and we are coming back for a semi-final, for our first semi-final, I think, in a big competition. I'll quickly run you through the fixtures since the last time we met, which was a 3-0 defeat against Chelsea and our 3-0 win against Norwich. We drew 1-1 with Newcastle, which is a bit of a disappointing result, but then thrashed Stoke 4-0 at home. Then we did beat Leicester 1-1 in the Carabao Cup, beat them on penalties. Then got a really important 1-0 win over Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. It's our first away win against a really big team, or one of the big six, I think, in the save. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Then followed that up with another consecutive 1-0 win at Watford at home. And then we lost 2-1 to Manchester City, which, to be fair, on the balance of play, they definitely deserved. And then we lost 2-0 to Chelsea in the FA Cup third round, but that was a much changed lineup with a view to today's game. Today's episode is going to be a little bit shorter because we are going to be focusing on the Carabao Cup, but not just that, there'll also hopefully be a new signing, and we actually already have another new signing who I will introduce you to in a minute. But first, big news is that Lovre Kalinic has a slip disc in his back. He is out for 3 to 5 weeks, and at a crucial time in the save as well, where really we were building up some momentum. He got injured before the City game, which means that I had to bring in Franco Israel, who, to be fair, hasn't done terribly, but he's not done great either. And I am looking to sign another goalkeeper that will hopefully end up replacing Kalinic in the long term. It's not a fault of Israel's, he's just not quite up to the standard required, but he will be playing today against Spurs, so fingers crossed. The other big blow we've had is that Divock Origi, who's been in sensational form so far this season. He's out with a twisted ankle and is out for 3 to 5 weeks. So two very big players for us, both out for quite a while. And we are going to have to try and make it to the late weeks of February without two of them. It's not great. But then, hello, Robert Navarro. Look at this. Pelé Maria has had a good season so far. He's got 1 goal and 8 assists in the Premier League. But this boy, Spanish, 19 years old, of signing for only £17 million from AS Monaco. Just drink it in. Dribbling 16, crossing 16, first touch 15, technique 16, vision 16, flair 16. Very good physically. Acceleration of 16, stamina of 16. His pace is a little bit down at 14. And he's not the tallest player in the world with a jumping reach of 9. He's only 5'10". But strength of 13 is very good. And he's just got some brilliant stats. And for a 19 years old, magic. He's another player that can fill in. We don't really have another attacking mid that can fill in when Pelé Maria isn't really playing that well. And I think Pelé has got a little bit too comfortable playing that role because there's no one to really challenge him. This guy is going to change that. Buzzing. And you know what? He's going straight into the starting lineup. Pelé Maria has had a decent couple of weeks, but at the same time, he's only at 87% conditioning, and I want to get Navarro built in as soon and as quickly as possible. In terms of the lineup today, then, yep, Franco Israel is in goal. Earl, Sacco, Mai, and Christensen make up our usual back four, and they're all relatively fit thanks to the rest in the FA Cup. Ricciardi joins Harry Winks in the middle. John McGinn finding it slightly hard to get back into the lineup. Ricciardi has been in sensational form over the last couple of weeks as well, and you can tell that he's playing at 7.01 overall. Boy's been on fire, and he has a great understanding with Harry Winks. Harry Wilson is in on the left, with obviously Divock Origi being out. Navarro's in the centre with Diaby on the right. And of course, it's Jack Lancaster leading the line. He's scored a couple of goals. He went for a bit of a drought, but he's back. He's got 2 in his last 3 games. Hopefully, he'll carry it on today. We're going for it against Spurs. I don't remember it in the Carabao Cup if away goals actually come into it or not, if it's literally just aggregate. I've got a funny feeling it's just aggregate. We just have to try and get through this game without doing too much damage. I will always fancy us at home against any team. And I look at theirs. Harry Kane's having a very good season as always. 12 goals and 23 appearances with 3 assists as well. He's playing very well. Ndombele is very decent. Lozano, Fernandez and Dele Alli are frightening as they're 3 and behind. And then their defence is also very good. Vertonghen, Sanchez, Alderweireld and Kieran Trippier with Paolo Gazzaniga in behind. I'm going to get passionate with the boys here and say we owe Tottenham after what happened in our last match because they beat us, if memory serves. And I think it was on camera. So we are going to go for it. And let's see how we get on. There's a lot of opposition instructions I need to sort out. Away we go. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter episode today, but there will be a bit more transfer talk in this going on. Basically, I've kind of come home a little bit later than I planned. And I just want to make sure I get a good episode out today. And this could be a very exciting game. If it isn't an exciting game, I'll move on. Then we'll do the Liverpool game afterwards. But if there's goals and it's quite entertaining, it'll probably just be the one. I hope that's okay. Well, unless something drastically changes in the second half, I think we're definitely going to be having the 2 games today. Because nothing has happened in this one. It's been an absolute snooze fest. We've not offered anything going forward, and Jack Lancaster's having another game where he's not playing particularly well. There's a real fight in the middle of the park, you can tell, which is probably why the ratings are quite low. Harry Kane's having a bad day as well. He's having a 6.3, and we've got a number of 6.4s going on. Harry Winks not playing very well on his return to his former club. I'm going to say this, I'm far from pleased at half-time, because that wasn't the best performance I've seen. I'm going to take Ricciardi off, even though he's been pretty decent. I'm going to bring on John McGinn to play in that deep line playmaker role, and he'll slot in nicely alongside Harry. I would say more of the same in the second half, but it'll make for a very dull episode if that's the case. So let's hope there's a few more highlights. Not seen anything of Navarro as of yet. Not seen him get on the ball or create anything. Corner to Villa. Are we going to snatch a win here? Or a lead anyway. As Sacco heads the ball in and it goes, what? If that's the best highlight we can get, I am so sorry. Lucas Meyer, lovely little 1-2 there. We're knocking the ball around with lots of confidence actually here at the new White Hot Lane. Oh, well done, Lucas. Oh no, Heung-min Son is through. Good save by Franco Israel. I feared the worst, but Franco stood tall like a beast and saved it. Magic. Well done, mate. Tiskankov's a very good player on this game, but Franco Israel holds a Vitonian header as well. Well done, mate. He's playing really well today. Oh god, what have I done? There's a highlight here in the 85th, bordering 86th minute as Josh Earl heads towards Vallejo. He knocks it down to John McGinn. Is this going to be a Villa chance? Let's hope so. Play Maria into John McGinn. McGinn back to Saka. They're pressing really well, as Spurs, and they forced us back. Israel, good touch at your feet. Go on, mate. Pick the pass nicely. He's hit a pretty aimless ball towards Alderweireld. He takes it down well, and now Jan Vertonghen on the ball. It looks like it's going to be a Spurs chance by the looks of things here as Sanchez finds Ndombele, and I can see the runs they're trying to make. Kane's come deep to get the ball. He finds Tiscankov on the right hand side. Tiscankov, good ball, Kieran Trippier. This is where they are dangerous when they start whipping them in. But that's a good block by Josh Earl to play Maria. He finds Jack Lancaster. What's he got in the tank? Jack. Oh, it's a good run. Oh my god, he skinned them. Jack. Oh, what a goal by Jack Lancaster. It's an absolute wonder goal. Unbelievable. The finish is going to be pretty good, but I think Gazzaniga's probably going to want to take it back. The ref's trying to obstruct him there, you cheating sod. Graham Scott. Brilliant from Lancaster. It's on his wrong foot. Gazzaniga should not be being beaten from there, but he's just skinned 2 or 3 defenders there. I love this boy. He is Kenneth Brenner, Mark II. He is a new potential channel legend. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it here. Jack Lancaster, I love you. Trippier into Tiscankov. We've only got 15 seconds left to survive. Can we do it? As Kieran Trippier knocks the ball in, looking for Kane. He doesn't win it. Sacco clears away. It's brilliant defending. Heung-min Son, don't let him shoot. Great block by Christensen, who's done a really good job on him today. We have done the job here on Tottenham. We take a 1-0 win back to Villa Park. Or a 1-0 lead, rather. Passionately. That was special, lads. No one gave us a chance. And considering that we played really poor, well, Harry Winks played quite poorly. The defence was superb, and Jack Lancaster, who was having a bad day, was brilliant in the second half. I'm saying that's the sort of reaction I want to see in the second half. He's very delighted. So am I. Get in! Okay, here we go. So you're going to see me do a little bit of negotiating now. I hope you're excited. Unai Simon, or Simon. We'll call him Simon. From Atletico Bilbao. He has been transfer listed and he's only 575k. But when you look at the stats here, for a 24-year-old goalie, and they obviously get better as they get a lot older, not just everyone gets better when they get older, apart from Michael Owen. It's... Sorry, Mike. He's not watching, it's okay. Goalies tend to peak at around about like the 30, 31, 32 age, so he's still got a good 7 to 8 years. And you can tell there from the scout report, he looks very good. He's playing at a championship level at the moment, but that's okay because he's going to be a rotation option with potential abilities up to 4 to 4.5 stars. And I think that it's going to be a very decent signing. I'm going to ask our director of football to offer the wage. Alright, okay, so he wants a little bit more than we thought. We'll go down to signing fee 1 million. We'll up the agent. Actually, no, we'll take it down to 900. We'll up the agent fee. And then we're going to take down the wages here. We're going to bring that down to 34k. I do a lot of hardball when I'm doing my wages. I'm going to go 36, see, and then eventually you just wear them down. I'm still going to go 36, and he's taken 36. I think for a Backup keeper, that's not too bad. I mean, he's getting 33k playing in the first team at Bilbao, so it shows that he's going to get a pay rise. He's going to be happy regardless of what happens. And because the game wasn't exciting, we're definitely going to have the Liverpool game today, because it's also 4th versus 5th. They're 4th, we're 5th at the moment, so it's a big game. We need to watch it. I mean, this is getting ridiculous with the injuries. Mamadou Sakho is now out with a sporting hernia for 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, do I have anyone that can... I've got Jesus Vallejo, but I mean, come on, give me strength. So here we are, it's the day of the Liverpool game. We'll have a quick look at the table so we can see where everyone stands. Liverpool are only 2 points ahead of us, and like I said, they're in 4th at the moment. Chelsea are a little way off now. They're 6 points ahead and also have a game in hand. So we're not looking any higher than Liverpool. We're not really looking anywhere below Southampton, probably. Right, so what I have done is that I have changed it around slightly, not in terms of formation, but personnel. Maria comes in on the left-hand side because Harry Wilson is ineligible, obviously because he is a Liverpool player still. And I have also brought in Jesus Vallejo for the injured Mamadou Sakho, which is a bit gutting because Mamadou has been absolutely brilliant this season for us. He has been a breath of fresh air at the back and helped tighten things up. So I've got a fine feeling we're really going to miss him. And we're still going to play our brand of football. If we get beaten 6-0, whatever it is, what it is. Mario Mandzukic partners Mohamed Salah up front. Then they got Sal Niguez, Ricardo Rodriguez, Naby Keita, and Mane in a 4-4-2, and they just look so solid. Jesus Vallejo is taking the armband today, so let's see how we get on. Can Navarro make an impact on his Premier League debut? He was very quiet in the Tottenham game. Can he dictate play a little bit more away at Anfield? Be some statement if he could. It's probably going to take him a little while to kind of get used to the way we play and the speed of the English game and so on and so forth. But he's got all the talent in the world, and in him and Maria, we've got real depth now in that attacking midfielder position, as Liverpool have the first highlight of the game. But we head it away from Ricardo Rodriguez. Naby Keita, though, that's his 6th goal of the season, and I can't help but feel that Israel probably should have done a little bit better with that. It's a good header away originally by Christensen. Keita's allowed to drift it, and oh, Franco. I was saying how well you played in the last game. Why are you so inconsistent? I actually love him. That's the annoying thing, is that I actually really love Franco Israel. But at the same time, you just know he's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? We just know he's just not very good. Every team's got a player that's rubbish, and you love him, but he's rubbish. For me, in Liverpool, it's obviously Dejan Lovren. He's not rubbish, but he's Dejan. Do you know what I mean? He just has moments. There you go, comment section. Club you support, name the player that you know is rubbish, but you love him anyway. I'm thinking, not Mustafi, everyone hates him for Arsenal. Sal makes it 2. Maybe I've been a little bit, I don't want to say the word premature, in celebrating or thinking we can get top 4, but it's looking like it at the moment. Mandzukic completely missed the header, but Sal just picked up the back post. Nothing Franco can do about that, to be fair. That's just poor marking. We're just second to every ball at the moment. Liverpool just want it that little bit more, and they've got that little bit more quality. When you put quality and work rate together, we are in a little bit of trouble, because we're a good team, but we're not brilliant. As Ricardo Rodriguez squares it to Mo Salah, and they're absolutely taking us to the cleaners. I was only joking when I said that they could beat us 6-0, but it's 3-0. It's not even half time yet. Can't say I'm particularly pleased with what I've seen, and I mean that for everybody. Everybody there was crap. I'm going to get aggressive and say that was terrible. Sort your performance out. Well, we're looking motivated and fired up, which is a good sign, but it looks like it's another Liverpool chance, and they've been so clinical today. It's 4. I think changes need to be made here, because we're getting absolutely battered. Navarro's been non-existent, so it's not exactly filling me with confidence, this debut. I'm also going to rest Jack Lancaster up. He's not exactly done anything to make me think that he deserves to be up front today. I'm going to rest him up. Play-Doh can come on, because it's been a while since he got a run out. I'm fuming. Like, inside, I'm really angry. We beat them 4-0 earlier on the season, so I'm pretty sure this is revenge. My face says everything. I'm so disappointed. 4-0. The 4-0 thumping we had earlier on in the season has come back to haunt us, and I expect to see everyone in training tomorrow. That was gash. it won't be long before we see each other again. It's going to be the home game against Tottenham, obviously in the Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg, and then we'll have a game against Wolves, because we haven't seen Wolves on camera, I don't think, so we're going to have that game as well, and they're only a week apart, so hopefully it's going to be a nice long rest. Very exciting. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do you think we are going to get through the Carabao Cup? Are we going to make it to the final at Wembley? I hope so, but the lack of Mamadou is upsetting me slightly. Just thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for all the support on it at the moment. Subscribers are going up, views are going up. I'm very, very happy, and it's just making me want to do it more and more and more. So please keep them coming. It's just so nice, and I feel like we're building a nice little community here. Just thank you for everything. Until I see you in the next episode for a crucial Carabao Cup second leg semi-final, stay cool. 4-0.